Hey everyone, Mitch coming in for the Commander's Core studio. Welcome to the show. So in today's episode, I've got an exciting one for you. I'm talking about 10 Commander staples that should cost way more than they do. And of course, each and every single one of those staples is in a handy dandy card list link in the description below. With all that said, let's jump into them. First up, Swiftfoot Boots, an incredible card, an equipment for 2 mana that costs 1 to equip, and it says, equip creature as hexproof and haste. This is a deadly combination. I mean, first of all, hexproof is something that Wizards kind of just put on the shelf and never really took back down. They rarely use it because it is such a powerful thing. I mean, entire modern deck was built around a tiny little 1/1 with hexproof. Boggles. Anyways, being able to essentially say, yeah, opponents, you know touchy, but I get to target my own commander, get to target my own creatures, whatever it's gonna be. Oh, by the way, I also grant haste, meaning that I can swing right away with whatever the creature is. I can utilize those tap abilities as well. It gives a level of essentially flexibility where, again, it's protection, it's aggression, all at the same time, all low to the ground, and it can fit in any deck out there. Yeah, $1.95 is a steal for this one, and it is one that, well, I hope Wizards keeps reprinting, otherwise it's going to go up really quickly. So yeah, overall, a great way to protect your commander, a great way to protect your team, a great way to swing right away with a lot of creatures, a very solid staple. Let's stick to artifacts, though, and next up, of course, we've got Sol Ring. Yeah, this is a card that would literally be thousands of dollars if it was not reprinted into the ground. I mean, this card is literally reprinted in every single, well, pre-con deck, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty positive every single one ever since the history of Commanders started that has Sol Ring. It's artifact for 1, it says tap for 2. Yeah, that's insane. Again, a card that basically probably should be banned. I mean, if you look at the ban list, you're like, yeah, okay, is Sol Ring better than that card? Yeah. Is Sol Ring better than that card? Yeah. It is a card that absolutely has no peer legally in Commander. When it comes to mana rocks, I mean, if they cost 2 and tap for 1, that is a very good thing. That's considered very efficient. This is the reverse. This is 4 times as efficient. Literally cost 1, tap for 2. It's like a ritual on an artifact on a mana rock. Yeah, $1.20 is a steal for this. Again, it is a card that, again, if it wasn't reprinted into the ground, would literally be thousands of dollars because nothing else in Commander is like it at all. It is way too good. Pick it up right now. Next up, Arcane Signet, a card that, well, maybe has been described by some at Wizards to be a mistake forever making. An artifact for 2 that has tap, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Yeah, just 32 cents is insane for this card. Yet another card that, again, if they just printed it once and they were like, well, that was a mistake, we're never going to do that again, and then they literally don't print it again, then all of a sudden this card would be insanely expensive. I mean, again, when it comes to mana rocks, again, other than Sol Ring, 2, tapping for 1, that is the expectation of use in Commander, basically, okay? That being said, that doesn't mean that they give you all of the colors that you need, and this one does. All the other ones really don't do that. This one's like, yeah, you get whatever you want, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. So yeah, this is an insanely good, efficient mana rock at just 32 cents. Well, an amazing pickup. Next up, Dark Ritual, the OG, and such a great card. It is an interrupt, an instant, for a single black mana, add black to your mana pool. Okay, again, this is the old school version, which looks amazing. Again, from 1994, 99.4, there we go, that's how you say it. For a single black mana, again, literally, pay 1, you get 3. This is super charged to help you go super fast. Again, there are certain commanders you can get out on turn 1 with this, or like this plus Sol Ring equals hi. My 4 mana commander's out. That being said, being able to just go, yeah, I just play this. I get super far ahead of my opponents already. It helps me just kind of reach and get things out earlier. It is such a good card, again, for the right strategy. And again, when it comes to well, rituals, I mean, check out basically any of the red rituals. Almost all those are incredibly expensive. Luckily, Dark Ritual's seen some reprints, but yeah, Dark Ritual, again, the best of the best, basically, when it comes to those, giving you an insane amount of value insanely early in the game. And again, a turn 1 Dark Ritual can just lead you to just taking over the game in absolutely no time. Such a solid card for just 44 cents. Flexibility is the name of the game for Beast Within. An instant for 3 mana and green. Destroy target permanent its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature token. Again, literally a, hey, yeah, get out of jail free card for you. It is a card that says, you know what I'm willing to do? I'm willing to get rid of, well, anything on the board by giving you a 3/3. In Commander, a 3/3 does not matter, basically, at all. Okay, just typically, it does not matter. I mean, there's going to be very few times where it's like, well, thank goodness I had that 3/3 beast and I won the game with it. Good for you. Okay, yeah. But still, being able to just go, oh yeah, any of the things on the board, you are gone at instant speed for just 3 mana? Yeah, usually there's a heavy restriction on that kind of a card. It's like, oh yeah, you can only get rid of these things or whatever it is. No, this one's like, yeah, any permanent you want. Okay, get rid of it and give someone a 3/3. Yeah, you're in green, okay? You have bigger creatures than 3/3s. That's just the thing about green. I mean, green does all the things, but it does big creatures. So yeah, don't worry about that little 3/3. Give them the 3/3 and get rid of whatever you need to get rid of. Next up, in a somewhat similar vein, Chaos Warp is a crazy good staple. An instant for 3 mana in red. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library and reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Yeah, again, this is a get out of jail free card in a way, with some risk to it. Maybe slightly more risk than Beast Within, but still, it is the kind of card where nothing bad can happen at all to you. Many times with this kind of a card. There's other times when it's really hilarious when you cast this card and you're like, hey, that goes away. And then that's the thing that gets revealed off the top. It comes right back and you're like, oh no. Again, the red chaos effect is quite fun. But being able to essentially go, yeah, you go away. I don't want you. Again, any permanent at all. It could even be a Gaia's Cradle, essentially. That being said, obviously, the thing off the top can be something that is absolutely nothing. Again, they can reveal the top card of the library. It can be an instant or a sorcery, and all of a sudden, they're out. They do not get any value out of that, essentially, except for, well, revealing the top card of their library, which now they know what that is, but we know what that is, so there you go. Yeah, this is a card that, again, can deal with the most pesky of pesky things. I mean, even on top of what, you know, a Beast Within could do, it gets around indestructibility, gets around regeneration, so do keep that in mind as well. But yeah, Chaos Warp is such a solid staple. Just 30 cents is an absolute steal. Next up, Arcane Denial at just $1.46 is crazy good. An instant for 2 mana in blue. Counter target spells controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of next turn's upkeep. You draw a card at the beginning of next turn's upkeep. This is a card that says, okay, I'm not counterspell, but I'm kind of better and kind of worse, essentially, basically. This is an amazing counterspell, again. Better in the way that, okay, you can spend 1 mana of any color, or, you know, colorless or whatever, essentially, and blue. Again, 1 generic mana and blue versus counterspell is blue. So again, this is less restrictive to cast. Also, on top of that, well, you do get to draw a card off of it, which counterspell does not do. That being said, technically, again, when it comes to card advantage, you are granting that opponent more cards than you. But also, again, it is a multiplayer game, and the other 2 players are not getting cards out of this as well. So do keep that in mind, obviously. So yeah, there are, again, positives and negatives of this compared to Counterspell, and Counterspell, of course, is a staple that, of course, should also be on this list as well. But yeah, I'm mentioning it here, so I'm counting it here. But yes, again, a card that is insanely good, very easy for you to cast, replaces itself as well, and can counter any spell out there. It's a crazy good counterspell for just $1.46, an absolute steal for this staple. Next up, let's take a break from the actual spells, and let's talk about a land. Fabled Passage, such a solid card. I can't believe this card is just $1 right now. Pick it right up. A land that has tap, sacrifices land, switch life for a basic land card from the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Then if you control 4 more lands, untap that land. I mean, Fabled Passage is just basically an improved Evolving Wilds. I mean, there's no way around it. It is just a better Evolving Wilds. It's just slightly more expensive again at $1. But again, this is a card that used to be like $5, $6, and the reprints have finally tanked its price. But being able to go, oh yeah, okay, I have an Evolving Wilds, but if I also happen to have 4 or more lands, I get to untap it. I get to have that basic come into play untapped. So again, this is basically at a certain point in the game, any basic at all from your entire library untapped is basically what this is. which is crazy, crazy, crazy good. Being able to help you get the exact land that you need and utilize that land right away. Also, of course, landfall triggers, etc. Love it. Yeah, Fabled Passage is such a solid card, such a solid price right now, just $1. Pick this amazing staple up. Moving on, Feed the Swarm. Yeah, when they printed this one, they really helped out players who play mono black. A source for 2 mana in black, destroy target creature, enchantment opponent controls, you lose life, you let permanent's mana value. Yeah, black is really good at dealing with a lot of things, namely creatures. It's not great at dealing with enchantments. And so giving them something that can go, oh yeah, you can deal with a creature, sure, if you need to, or yes, finally an enchantment, gives you a lot of options with this one, and sure, you lose life. Who cares? You're in black. There are certain decks out there in black that want to lose life even. That you're like, yeah, I'm fine with losing life. In fact, I want to. I have a life swap strategy. You take my life loss. I get your life instead. Thank you very much. Or, of course, you just play like a Gray Merchant of Asphodel and you drain everyone. You gain an insane amount of life. There you go, very easily. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to gain that life back. It does not matter, really. And what does matter is you have more flexibility for your removal in mono black or in colors that also, struggle with dealing with enchantments as well, like red too. So if you're in like Rakdos. But yeah, Feed the Swarm gives you more options. It's a solid staple for a reason, and just 21 cents. And finally, insanely low price right now, Blasphemous Act, just 60 cents. This card used to be a lot more than this. A sorcery for 9 mana in red, but I don't think anyone's ever cast it for 9 mana. If you have, let me know in the comments below. That being said, it costs 1 less cast for each creature on the battlefield. It deals 13 damage to each creature. So yeah, let me know why you cast it for 9 mana, because it means no creatures on the board. This is a card that says, hey, you know what we're going to be doing? I'm going to be spending 1 mana to wipe the entire board. Typically, a full board wipe. Everything gets taken out. Again, literally 13 damage to each creature means that you better have 14 toughness or you are gone. So yeah, I guess if you built the deck around it, and you're like, huh, I've got all toughness creatures. I've got the most toughness you've ever seen in your life, and they're going to survive this. Or, of course, indestructibility, regeneration, etc. So yes, there are definitely ones where you're like, oh yeah, okay, cool. My creatures have indestructible, or my commander's indestructible. It can become a one-sided board wipe in some ways, but at the very least, it's a panic button for a single mana that says, I don't like what's going on here. Goodbye to everything. Again, for just 60 cents, that is an absolute steal. Pick it up right now. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. As always, comment below with your thoughts on it. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.